Alright, well, this is my homemade holster for these mair'slegs. I have a 44 Magnum and this Henry's 22. I chose to use the Henry 22 for the video only because the Henry actually does pull out of my holster a little bit better than my Rossi Ranch hand. The Rossi Ranch hand has a large front bladed sight that does get caught up a little bit. If I was going to make another holster, I'd probably do a closed end. Maybe just make it a tad bit bigger for the Rossi. However, I like this holster the way it is for a few reasons. I wanted to do it this way because of the fact that it is a long gun. And if you had to hip fire it real quick, as far as cowboy action goes, you might just want to just swivel it right on inside the holster and shoot through the holster as it is. So right there, your muzzle's already sticking out, so you just basically have to turn this up and bang, that kind of style. So I'll show you a quick little demo of that in a few minutes. But anyway, it's very easy to make. I had to buy one part, and I had to have some leather on side. So what I did was I took a hammer loop that was from Cunny's. It was a Kunyys, and it was a hammer loop. Bought that at the hardware store for, I think it was $6.99 or something. And I then layered this leather around it, sort of made a like just two sleeves almost, and I got this one on the back here, and then I stitched it up. It was more time consuming than difficult, and then I reinforced some leather just around in here to try and give you a smoother run-in with the gun without rubbing the metal parts, stuff like that. So other than that, it was really simple to make, just like I said, a little time consuming, but the thing worked. So I'll give you guys just a quick little demo of like how you can wear this thing. Okay, so this is just an old leather bag that I had. You could use leather coats too, any kind of leather. I cut the two outer pockets off it to basically make my mair'sleg holster out of. So really simple. I've still got more material to use. The other thing I've got here, this is just a tool pouch, tool belt. I'm sure you could make one from one if you wanted. You'd have all your ammo pouches and stuff, but this is for work. I wouldn't do that. But however, there's this hammer loop here. This is what I wanted to show you guys. That's basically the outline of what I used to hold my mair'sleg holster together. This one's on a tool pouch, but you can buy these separately, and they come on a belt loop just on their own. And it's a great chassis to work off of to basically make a holster from. It seems to work well. It was just an idea I had, and then I saw it. I was like, I bet I can make a mair'sleg holster out of that. And bought it and went home, and within about 5 hours later, I had a holster. So there we go. It's simple. It's just time consuming, and you sort of have to be good at sewing. I'm a shitty sewer, so yeah, that's what took me so long. I could have used a sewing machine, but I like the hand stitching. It just looks a little more authentic. So I did that, and I don't know. I recommend using something to push the needle through the leather, because once again, it's tough stuff to get your needle through. So that's another time-consuming part about it. But other than that, they work really well, and yeah, pretty happy with what I made and how it works. Alright, so you can see, sits on me just fine. I can jump around, I could probably climb, hang upside down, and the gun's not really going to go anywhere. What I was talking about with the hip fire is you could just shoot it like so. When it's just sitting, lever it, bang. Or pull her out and shoot it. So it does make it pretty convenient. I can pull it out relatively fast. I wouldn't say I can actually quick draw it. It's a little long for that. It does get kind of caught up, but it does work nevertheless. So, I don't know. It was a very basic design, and it worked, and I think it looks good, and it also fits very comfortably. So there's my homemade holster for the mair'sleg. It's a great side carry option. If you want a sidearm, you want to go out with your hunting rifle but have your bare backup, Legally, that's how you can do it, apparently. When I was doing my core license, you're only supposed to have one gun while hunting unless you carry a other gun for bear defense. And that's really the only time you can carry two guns. And I believe that there's some rules all in there. You do need to look it up and double check. But from my understanding is when you're hunting and you're in bear country, you can actually carry two guns, one basically a sidearm. But because we're in Canada, you cannot carry a pistol out there in the woods. It's a restricted firearm. You can't go out in the woods with restricted. These are non-restricted, so you can carry this basically anywhere. You can take a non-restricted firearm. You can take one of these, and it's a great little sidearm option. In fact, I like it better than my pistol grip shotgun option that I was sporting a few years ago, which was, well, borderline ridiculous. So there you go. I don't know. It works. It's a good little option. Steve McQueen, you can eat your heart out. There you go.